Alright, so I don't know, I just wanted to make a video. A lot has been on my mind from how the world is changing, not necessarily for the better, how the US is going through the things we're going through, the border controls, we have the 2016 presidential elections coming up, we have the Flint water crisis, we now have this mosquito transmitted Zika virus that has changed to being sexually transmitted within a matter of 24 to 48 hours. It's a lot that's just on my mind, and really all that I can ever think of is how to prepare our young ones that are coming up to be able to make a change, to empower them to make a change, to give them the tools and resources to make a change. I don't have all the answers. I don't even do research. Everything that you will probably hear me say is just from the heart. It's just from my heart, from what I think is a logical train of thought or trains of thoughts, and just my concepts that I've just built over my 22 years of experience and in meeting people, traveling, and things of that nature. So, I mean, I don't really have much for this. My only thing I can say is, it's gonna sound crazy, but travel, explore. When you think of something that comes to mind, Google it. I cannot tell you how many times I thought of something, I Googled it. Like 3 minutes, it only takes me like 3 minutes to read, get a good understanding or the gist of whatever I was looking up. Then I found myself spending hours upon hours upon hours researching other things that in a roundabout way link to the initial thing that I was looking up. And that has opened my eyes to a lot of things about the world, about how we think, about how we eat, about how we were raised in comparison to other people who we may work with. And like I said, I don't really have a set theme, so I'm just gonna kind of ramble and allow me, if you will. So yesterday I was talking to my coworker Brian, and I had mentioned to him, we were talking about fitness, and I mentioned to him that I had been getting up around 4:30, 4:45 every morning to go run with my friend Monique on base. And he was saying something about motivation. I said, hey, where there's this Nike running at, my friend Jawan. I said, basically we put up like, we can see each other's mileage, and it's kind of like a motivator for me to beat him when he runs, because he runs a lot. He was like, Jawan, what kind of name is that? And I'm like, we hear all kinds of ones in my community, the African American community. We have Jawan, Dowan, Lowan, Kawan, Showan. We have everything. He was like, that's not normal. Excuse me. I said, not normal to you. Brian is white. And not saying that we have a uniform norm, because think about it. That's normal in the black community. That's not normal in the white community. You have names like Brian. They have names like Justin, like Logan, Bryson, Adam, Martin, Timothy. You know, that's normal to their community. Then if you go into the Indian community, you have a lot of people with Jeets in their name, or Harjas, Sanjeet, Kapreet, Jupreet. It just depends on the culture. And like in, forgive me if I misspeak, but like in the Asian culture, you have a lot of Kim Yo, Kim Chu, Kim Yu, Fu Young, just stuff like, it depends on the community, it depends on the culture. And I think it's crazy that we don't really know or understand that. Why is everything so perplexing when it comes to the different cultures? Like that's just, it just is what it is. But no, I thought that was funny, but I'm so glad that we're able to laugh and talk about it, because we mesh like that. Granted, not everyone in my office workplace is like that, but when it comes to conversations that Brian and I have, I think we get it. He's super down to earth. I think he's from New York. He's prior army for my military folks, and it just, I don't know, I like it. My next thing, so I've been on a travel kick, and sometimes people say, well, how do you afford to travel? I don't make a lot of money. I don't. However, if you like the J's, you're going to find a way to get them J's, right? Okay, I like to travel. I found a way to get to where I'm going. Last year, I went to Houston, New York, and Dominican Republic. 3 places I've never been in my life. I made it work. went to all 3 places by myself. Granted, my family lives in Houston now. In May, I'm going to Panama, maybe Guatemala. June, going to Jamaica. It's just, when I got my first bit of travel when I left home. I drove from Arkansas to Texas, Texas to Northern California. It's just a liberating experience. It's the people I've met on the way here, the people I've met in my 4 years being here, the people I've met in the places that I've already been, Qatar, Ireland, Dominican Republic, and even the 50 states. You can travel within the 50 states too. Don't let anybody say you can't. But just the people I've met, the experiences that I've had, the mindsets and the other perspectives that I've been allowed to have insight to, I think that has made me grow as a person, has made me grow mentally. It allows me to think outside of the box that I maybe put in or may have been raised in or things like that. And I think when you have those additional viewpoints, you have those additional perspectives, you just have a larger outlook on things in life. And to me, that's never a bad thing. All you can do is benefit from it. It can help you make more informed choices or things like that. I'm not going to say better choices, because to each his or her own. But there's no use in sitting in one spot. And I especially say that for like my people back in Earl, Arkansas. I really would like people to travel. It's not as expensive as it seems. Because, and the reason why I say that is because I sit there, you know, I monitor and see people's tax money. What you gonna do with your tax money? Buy new outfits. For what? For what? For what? And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how to spend your money. I'm not gonna sit here and say you should invest. But live your life. Live your life. I'm living mine. I have made mistakes. I've cried. I have regrets. If anybody ever tell you you shouldn't have regrets, they're a damn lie. I have regrets every day. They may not be minor. They may not be major, but I do. Some are major, some are minor. But live your life. And if you want to sit in Earl for the rest of your life and you live in it, you fine, cool. But if I don't tell you nothing else, or if you don't get anything else from this video and future videos, if I ever post it, probably not going to post it. If you get anything else from me, live your life and live it to the fullest. Live it however you can. If you really want something, you're going to find a way. You are going to find a way. And if you can't find a way, then I think you need to start asking people how to get there. All we need to do, reach out our hands, ask for help. That's something I have not been seeing, and it's not hard. I'm always willing and able, if I'm able to help people. It can be just, hey Jess, you know, where do I go to look up for this? Or Jess, what can I go to find this? I don't have much to give, but I can say I have my effort to give. And if you're serious about bettering yourself in any aspect of your life, and you come to me for help, I'm going to try to give it to you. That's just the kind of person I am. I feel like I'm living my life to the fullest in the capacity that I can and under my circumstances. And I want that from everybody else that I come across, and interact with. And just live your life. Because when you die, I want you to know that you lived it how you wanted to. I wish no regrets once anybody ever come in contact with is on their deathbed. And I just positive vibes, like positive vibes. So my roommate here, she's coming out. I don't really want to interrupt. It's kind of late, but I'm gonna debate on posting this video. It's like I said, it's just me rambling. It's just me and my true feelings. I have these feelings, and sometimes they're bottled up, and I'm trying to think of ways to reach people, to reach my target audience in Arkansas. And this may not be an effective way, but we'll see how things go. I just want to help. Like it doesn't even have to be in a financial way. It can be in a physical way, physical fitness, mental stability, emotional awareness, whatever. Like I'm here to help. However Jessica D. Young can help anyone in this world, I am here. I promise you. And if I can't help you, then I'll find somebody else who can help you, or I can point you in the right direction. That's what I'm here for. Like, I used to wonder what my purpose is. My purpose is to be here for anyone who needs it. All right, bye.